So here I am again. I have got to come up with something to stop Kat getting out tonight. So we are off out tonight. We're going out about 5:30 because we need to get a parking space along the river. And that means we've got to take Kat with us. Kat the dog. There she is. But she keeps escaping from the back of the van, through here, into the front of the van. It's now coming up for 3 o'clock. And I have got to make an anti-cat device to stop her getting through to the front again. Because every time she gets through to the front, she's stood there on the driver's seat with the alarms going, because it's got motion sensors in the front, obviously none in the back. So let's get some cardboard and let's get something sorted. Honestly, this animal. So I've got a hole there, which is threaded, and I've got a hole. Oh, I thought it had two. Oh yeah, I've got a hole there which is threaded. So I've got 2 holes. So I'm going to make a plate that goes over there, comes down that edge, and comes right down here and blocks her off that way. Let's get it sorted. So we've come up with a cardboard template, which sits nice and low, still leaves a gap there. But I don't want to go down any further than that because I need to get to my back lock. I think it's a good start. So that's something like what we want. Let's go and cut that out. That's the template cut. Ta-da! And Mrs. Baby is in here to help. Back to the van. I hope these are somewhere near right. Look at this. This is my life all over. I've dropped that washer and look where it's landed. Right inside there. My life all over. So it is going to fit. That hole just needs to come down a little bit to line up. But let's go and cover it and move that hole a bit. All this hassle because you are a Harold Houdini. That's your problem.
Ooh!
Baby's impressed. Right, let's get it out to the van and have a look. Go on now. There's no light on, babe.
What's that got to do with the price of fish?
I want the light on the camera.
Where do I put it on? Oh, it is.
Just go from there. Okay, so hopefully these holes line up. They're going to be a bit fiddly to get in these. So, although we do see Kat the dog stick her head out there, we don't think she can crawl through there. But she used to stand on here and then just scramble her away through there, flexing her head and her legs.
She's only just learnt that side, hasn't
And she has only just learnt that side. So that only leaves that gap there, which a mad dog would probably try and get through, but I need to get my hand there to get to my safety locks on the inside.
I don't think she'll go through that gap because
there's too much of a drop, isn't there? She'd just wedge.
She can't see either. She
Yeah.
can't see out of it.
So we think we've cracked it this time. Well, we can only try. So with that done, it's back to the party and the stealth camp. So we are in and we're heading off and we're hoping to find that stealth spot. Like I said, along the river. Let's go and have a look. So we're just getting into town now. We're going to turn this corner and hopefully there's going to be a parking space. If not, we're going to be in the pub car park overnight. Cheers, nightmare this. They might have gone in and turned round, you know. So we couldn't get along the river. As we were waiting, there was a car pulling out. We thought, yes, this is going to be the one. And then from the opposite side, a car just went straight into it. So we've come down to a little club, which is a bit of a walk back to the pub, to be honest. And we think we'll be safe here. We're going to put all the locks on the van, so nobody's going to get in. So it's just whether they shut the gates at night, but if they do, they do. We're going to be here till morning anyway. And we might get a ticket, so we're just going to chance it, aren't we, baby?
We are.
Let's chance it. Can't see any signs on any of these gates. Apart from that one. Looks like there's actually a bonfire party on tonight, so that's why there's no parking spaces. It's never normally this busy. So it's all a bit tight in here, but we're expecting the birthday boy any second now. Here he is, the birthday boy, Paul.
But you can stop recording.
Recorded you.
Thank you.
He's been here 2 minutes and they're opening the food, look. Here he is, soft lad. 60. This is 3 fishermen that go to Ireland every year. What do they get up to up there? Or over there, I should say. 3 dodgy characters.
I'd just like to thank everyone. I am the clue what's going on, and sorry for these guys. And I just appreciate everybody for turning up.
The kids want to eat the cake, baby. Try to read the screen, Liz. Don't take it back.
I'm after the birthday boy, not you.
Oh yeah, this is going on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I think you might be the thumbnail.
I don't want Please don't tell me you bought Prosecco.
Brought in Prosecco.
I have got
got to the end of the night now. We've only got a few people left. They're doing YMCA, but I can't play the tune to it. There's a copyright. Show us the Y. No, because I can't play the tune. Here we go. Well, it's winding down here. Everybody's going home except for us.
No, you're not going anywhere.
Wish I was staying, but unfortunately I've got children.
She's going.
Where's the boat though?
We're the diehards. We'll stay to the end. So we have left the venue and we're heading back to the stealth site, and we don't know what we're walking into now, if we've got to be honest. The gates could be locked and we could be facing a fine and a note on the door, but hopefully not. All looks good actually, the gates are open. This is the stealth site, that's the stealth van. Let's get in there and see Cat the dog. So what's hilarious is Cat was in the front of the van and nothing we've done today has worked, and it looks as though she's got through there, so we've got to have another rethink.
Not only
she is so funny
there, she's pushed down the armrest to be able to get through that gap.
Yeah, so she's pushed down the armrest of the driving chair. Unbelievable. Let's take her for a walk. So she's really let us down and blown our cover. She's absolutely hilarious. What a naughty girl. She's having a wee and then she'll want to get back in. So it is a good job that I didn't double lock the van, because she'd have been setting the alarms off. But she's probably just been sat in the driver's seat waiting for us. And here's her food. What have we got her? Let's have a look. I got an array of food. Let's pop it on the floor and let her take what she wants. She knows it's going to be good. There's a couple of sausage rolls, there's some meat.
Pigs in blankets, is it?
Pigs in blankets, yeah, that's what I was trying to think what they're called. Superb. Well, she's made very, very short work of that. Good on you, girl. Let's get some cameras on and have a look at what's going on out there. So this is our view. Not a lot to see. Cameras are a bit misty. We're not anticipating that anybody will be around at this time of night in this car park. And we don't think that the gate's going to be locked, so we can get away incredibly early in the morning. So we've been in the van probably 20 minutes now and we're all settled down. And absolutely nothing has happened on the CCTV. And we don't expect it to, really. The club's closed and it's very, very quiet. So I'm probably going to switch that off now, actually. And get some sleep. And we'll see you in the morning. So it's good night from me. And it's good night from...
Mrs. Baby.
Mrs. Baby. See you in the morning, guys and girls. I haven't got a time lapse because I didn't bring the other camera. See you soon. So I've just said to Baby, I need a charger so we can listen to a podcast. And she said, you haven't got a my charger. She's got like a rack of chargers hanging on a hook. And I'm only allowed to borrow them.
Tell the story.
What is the story? She says that I lose them. So I'm just allowed one at a time, like a child.
There's more to it than that, and you know it.
No
But
way.
We'll play the game.
Right, good night, boys and girls. Baby says she can hear voices. But there's nothing going on the camera. So we're okay. She thinks it might be people walking past on the main road. Wow, she's got some hearing. Oh well, back to sleep. Good morning. 7 a.m. Light outside. No one about. No cars on the car park. Baby's still fast asleep. No, she's not. Can't see if the gates are open at all or whether they closed last night, but let me show you the cameras. They are still misted up at the minute. Not a lot to see. There's cabin fever. She heard a bit of movement. She's up. Houston, we have a problem. Those gates are locked. Uh-oh. This could get interesting. So I've been out with Cat the dog and we've had a look. The gates are permanently locked. So we don't know what we're doing here really. Just wait it out, I suppose. There's no notes on the window and there was no notes saying you couldn't park here. Although I did look at one last night. I can't remember what it says. Was it no unauthorised parking? But it was a tiny little sign. Didn't threaten a fine, so we thought we would take a chance. So it's a waiting game now. There's about 8 cars in the car park. Obviously there's nobody in there. There's no car campers. So it is Sunday. We'll just have to wait it out and see what happens. So there is someone at the gates now. It's 7:45. We've waited it out and they've just driven into the car park. Let me show you. So the gates are open. Now, we may hear from this club in a few days. You never know, might get a letter. But at the moment, we can definitely get out. So I'm just going to bide my time for a few minutes and then make a run for it. What do you think? It's not Halloween.
But we're scared.
We are scared, we're nervous. Right, I'm going to make a run for it.
He might chase you with an axe.
That's unlikely. So we have just pulled up on the drive. That person came, gates were open. Within a minute, I was out, reversed up, gone. So they didn't get a chance to approach us, but I don't know, we might hear from them, but hopefully not. Hopefully they'll see that we weren't causing any nuisance and we just wanted to get out quick and get off home. But if they are watching this video, I hope you didn't mind. We just needed somewhere overnight to stay while we went to our mate's 60th birthday party. I haven't caused you any problems, so I hope you don't mind. Anyway, you've been watching Steve the Transit Camper with Mrs. Baby and Cat the dog, being a pain as always and beating the system again. She's like Harold Houdini. And I will see you next time. Take care.